Hello everybody. Yesterday I just spent doing more artwork, so I ended up not filming. But I redid that cat drawing and I fixed my mistakes. Like the eye was too small and it came from over this way, so I made the eye bigger and brought this right straight down here. Fixed this a little, like this is what I got rid of. I don't have an eraser, believe it or not. All my erasers I used all up, and every time we go to the store I just forget to buy an eraser. So I didn't erase the crap from underneath, but that's alright, because then I scanned it in and did it in Photoshop again, and this time I made it as Fire Star instead of Blue Star. And I used an animation style of shading, so I'll insert it right here and you can see how it came out. And I think it came out a whole lot better. The mirroring effect works a lot better when you have things right. And for those of you who didn't see the video before, I'll put a side-by-side comparison right here. And you can see how weird the Blue Star one looked, because I really didn't do it right. So at least I was able to fix the problem and get something that's a lot more presentable. So I'm kind of proud of myself for being able to fix the mistakes I made and make something that looks halfway decent. And how are you doing?
Alright, how are you doing?
Alright. It's really humid.
Yeah, it is.
It's only like 80 outside or whatever, but it's all humidity, so yeah, we still have the relief room going with the air conditioner in there, and we'll go in there when we need to.
Yeah, you couldn't handle it last night.
No, it was up too high. The air conditioner was up too high. I had to turn the settings down a little bit.
Oh, I'm freezing.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing freezing? That's a wintertime thing.
Yeah, well, there's no reason to not use the settings on the air conditioner.
What are you saying? That
it has settings for a reason.
What are you saying? It felt like wintertime in the bedroom?
Yeah. So you don't have to have everything cranked all up on high all the time. That's why they put different settings on it.
No, just to confuse people like you.
Oh yeah.
Like when I first put it in and turned it on, oh, you got it wrong. Oh, I don't. And you look closer and you're like, oh yeah.
Well, I was looking at the dials upside down because they don't have a mark on them to show which is the top of the dial and which is the bottom of the dial.
No, there's marks in there.
I mean on the dial itself, the part that you touch and turn.
There's a mark in there.
Is there?
Yeah.
It must just be the same color as all the rest of the dial then.
You need to open your eyes or get a new pair of seeing dogs.
Oh, whatever.
Maybe you need a thicker pair of glasses.
No, I don't. These are plenty thick enough. That's ridiculous. And the place I got them from wouldn't shave them down. And they also didn't put scratch coating on them, so they are all scratched up, even though I use one of those soft cloths. So that's no good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'll get them from Walmart next time. I'm not going to get them from the doctor's office anymore, because they don't give you the things you need to keep them in good shape.
That's right, Scott. You want them in good shape, you gotta pay more money.
Yeah, you got to pay cash.
Yeah.
Not use insurance.
Exactly.
And yesterday when I got up, I went to use the Wacom tablet and I thought it was broken. I mean, it was technically, because when I plugged it in, it wouldn't stay connected and it was really loose. And I was like, oh no, it's broken. Well, Don tore it apart and luckily he found out there's a second one up here to plug it in at. Thank God, because if not, it'd be no good. And what happened is this is the plug-in and it broke off in there. And I don't know how or why, because I've barely used that since I got it. So I have no idea why it broke. But now I'm just going to use it over on the table so the cord doesn't get pulled on, because if I break the second port, that's it. That's the end of it. It's no good anymore. And I looked at prices, and it's $300 for the regular one and almost $3,000 for the one with the video screen on it. So I can't just go get another one, right?
Yep.
So.
Yeah, and I don't think that can be put back in because of the way that it's all set up and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think that can be fixed.
Nope, so we can't let it happen to the other one.
I'm sure you'd be able to solder the piece back in, but there's like the little tiny strands of wires that come off in there, and they're all too close, and there's no way you'd be able to resolder all that back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I use it, I set it up right here, so it's not, the cord's not getting pulled on or anything. And I put my laptop up on here and open it up, and then I use the tablet here and look at the laptop up there. So that way there's no, the cord's not getting pulled on anymore, and that hopefully won't break anymore. Hopefully. And then I've been watching Tom Wilson on YouTube. For those of you who don't know, he's the guy who played Biff in the Back to the Future movies, and Mad Dog Tannen and Griff and the whole Tannen family. And he's had a YouTube channel for the last 12 years, and I had no idea, and he's really funny. So if you guys are Back to the Future fans, you should go subscribe to him. It's Tom Wilson USA, because he's definitely very entertaining and really funny. You guys haven't seen much of Gizzard lately because he's always outside somewhere, so I better get him right now while I can. Right, Gizzard? Hey, Gizzard! And then Smokey's under here eating something. What'd you find? Ew, a mouse, gross. And I just got the dishes done, and I'm drying these, and I'm gonna take this fan apart and clean it. And then dinner is chicken, and we're gonna make rice with broth. Well, I don't know where he put it, but Don had made a bunch of canned broth. Oh, there it is. Canned chicken broth. So instead of water, we're going to cook the rice in chicken broth. And have some vegetables. I've got corn. He can have whatever he wants. But yeah, the oven's preheating. Oh, and I will be putting barbecue sauce on this toward the end. There. That was a quick and easy job. And now we just have to wait for it to dry and put it back together. This is like the 4th time I've cleaned it since I bought it. So it had gotten back to the point where it wasn't really blowing air anymore, so it had to get cleaned. Now it looks brand new again. So Don just went to open himself a can of peas for dinner, and tell him what happened.
Well, it was a rip-off. Full can of water with just these peas in it, and that was it.
Wow. Came from Kroger.
Yeah, Kroger.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Boy, they like to rip people off.
Yeah. Now you have to get out another can of peas. We have tons of cans of peas.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's quite weird.
Yeah, that was awfully expensive, a couple of peas.
Aww. And he blends in so well with the couch, I didn't even see him there right away. You taking your nap? That's so cute that you know how to use a pillow. Are you part human? Aww. So here's the chicken. That definitely looks good. And the rice with the broth. I already tasted it. I know that came out good. And then my corn. And Don's peas. He finally found a can that actually had some in it. Hi, Tog. You just enjoying yourself out here under your big tree where you like to be? Yeah. And you too, Smokey. And somebody's shooting a gun off way out who knows where. You having fun?
No. Sitting here being bored.
Well, you're watching your show about panning gold or digging for gold in Australia on Netflix.
Yeah, well, you're out here talking to yourself.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm talking to the dog and the cat and everybody on YouTube.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All they listen.
Huh?
That's all they do is listen.
Yeah, that's okay. But now it's cooling off some, which is good, because it was really hot. But now that the sun's going down, it's getting better. Everywhere I go, so does Smokey, which is okay, because that means he loves me. You coming? Come on. Come on. Good boy. So anyway, not much else is going to go on tonight. We'll just relax for the rest of the night, and Don will keep watching his gold show And he said he's going to make some more of those sugar cookies he likes to make, which will be good. And don't forget to check out our Patreon if you're interested in supporting the channel. But we're going to say goodnight, and we hope you enjoyed the video and that you like, subscribe, comment, share, and you're having a good night. Say goodnight.
It's a great morning.
Okay. You're always backwards.
No, everybody else is backwards.
Good night, Smokey. And we'll see you next time.